Here, this is Jen. Sometimes I'm known as Jen Evange because my name is Jen Evangelista. And I am creating this little video tutorial on blending a photo into a paper. I asked in the LilyPad forum what somebody might be interested in seeing as far as tutorials go, and Courtney responded with blending a photo. And so here we are today. I'm going to see if I can make this simple, because the way I do it is really simple. And we will hopefully teach somebody something today. This is my paper that I've already pulled into my workspace. This particular paper is from Allison Pennington, who has awesome paper. This from the Nightfall kit, which is a super cute kit. I actually found it by searching for paper under the LilyPad folder that I have, and I was looking for a paper that would blend nicely with the photo that I chose. The photo that I'm going to blend is this one here. And so I knew I wanted to kind of blend in the grass, and so I picked this paper, and I think it's going to work nicely. This is a photo of my youngest son, Abraham, who just graduated from kindergarten last week, and he actually is sitting right here with me as we speak. I just spanked him in a game of foosball, just so you know. Do you want to say hello, Abraham?
Hello.
All right, and so there he is in sort of real life. This is his photo. I'm going to go ahead and keep it big, especially for purposes of this, and but I am going to move it up a little bit. I'm going to get rid of these little half person over here, so shift and hang on to my my little corner thingy and make it a little bit bigger, get it where I want to see it, and that looks a little bit better to me. There we go, get rid of him. Okay, so that puts my photo on top of the paper, and it can go either way, but for today, since the paper is the full screen, I'm going to put the photo on top. And we're going to blend this grass into this paper. First thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new layer mask over here. And if you notice, the layer mask, as soon as you click it, is going to be highlighted. You want to make sure it stays highlighted. If you have this highlighted, see a little white here, then you're going to end up having your actual layer itself highlighted as opposed to the layer mask. And so you want the layer mask highlighted. I'm going to use the gradient tool for this. The gradient tool lives over here. You may or may not be familiar with this tool. It's not nearly as scary as I once thought it was. It lives also with the paint bucket tool. Silly. Paint bucket tool, so yours may say paint bucket over here. There's a gradient tool in Photoshop as well as Photoshop Elements. So let's click on the gradient tool, go up here to the top. I'm actually going to choose, because my photo is on top, I'm going to choose the foreground and background, which goes from white to dark, so transparent to opaque. Do I have that right? We'll see. This is the one that works. If your photo is behind the other thing that you want to blend it into, like another photo, for example, then you're going to click the black to white, the dark to white. But for our images, we're going to go white to dark. In order to blend this, it's really simple. You got my little crosshairs here. I'm going to go up here to where I want to start my blend. And this is not magic. You can certainly undo this if you find that you don't like the result. Click Shift at the same time that I drag my mouse down to where I want to end my blend. When I let go, voila! It magically blends my photo into my paper. Isn't that awesome? Now, just to kind of give you an idea, I'm going to Control Z. I'm going to go back and do the dark to the white, and if I do that, then it's going to give me an opposite blend, and this is not what I want, is it, Abraham?
No.
No, because this actually changes the opacity to the opposite of what I want to see it. So let's go back. Let's go back where I want to see it. Back to the light. Whoops, sorry. Yikes. There we go. Back to the light. Let's go back down again and blend it once again. So I have my blend. Now I can take these two layers, I can merge them together, and it turns into this one pretty photo. I can save it. I can start working on it as the background for my page. I can save it, obviously it's whatever I want to save it as. I don't want to resave her pretty paper. But that gives you an idea of how to blend a photo into a background, whether it's a paper or another photo or whatever. I hope that someone's gotten something out of this and that you've learned a little bit, and it was fun going through it with you. We'll see you next time, and with that, I will say goodbye. And Abraham, would you like to say goodbye?
Goodbye.
Goodbye.